Hello, this will be a channel message for you for your highest good, and I trust that it found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you being here with me in this moment, and as always, I love you so much, and I am so proud of you. And this is a really big moment for you. I'm super excited. Picking up on a little bit of anxiety, but that's totally normal. It's okay. There's been a lot of change. You are stepping outside of your comfort zone here, and you're so brave to be doing that, right? You've been working through a lot, so much courage here. And what I get really is that there's this collective that has been healing relentlessly, right? There's this pace that's almost like, oh my goodness. And you're not going to stop till you get what it is that you want. Like, there's a real unstoppable kind of frequency here. And the thing that you're working on right now, the thing that you're manifesting, is years in the making. There have been a lot of experiences leading up to this point in time, seemingly unrelated, but they've actually been preparing you for this moment. You're so ready. It feels like some kind of long-term manifestation energy, right? Coming in. Something long-term here. It's a wish being fulfilled. That's what I'm hearing. And what I get is that it's gaining some serious momentum because of the work that you've been putting in lately. It's almost as if your higher self is conspiring to make this thing happen for you. Keep taking the action that you've been taking, and your spirit really wants you to rest in your belief system that you are supported in this. This is all about your pure intentions. Spirit really wants to make this thing happen for you and rearrange your circumstances so that there's more flow in your life. There's an opportunity to exercise that really healthy detachment and that knowing that you're going to get what it is that you want. This is all about your connection to the divine here. Really intuitive kind of energy. Look at all of the colors on these moon cards, right? It's all about the higher chakras right now and downloading this information into your system. Even if it feels like your intuition is being challenged right now, it's because there's been so much change and there's a lot of fear that you are very courageously working through. You are aligning yourself with your purpose here. I get North Node energy. You have been stepping outside of your comfort zone and going where you feel like you are destined to go. And it's a pursuit of the 10 of Cups frequency. It's the highest level of emotional fulfillment. This is very much long-term kind of energy. And it's like your commitment is being tested right now. An intention has been set long ago, and you are making this thing happen. It's your commitment to yourself. Unconditional self-love is what we are being asked to bring into the situation here. Aquarius energy, I feel like a community or a group is somewhat involved here. We're healing something around the Aquarius energy. Like I was saying, detachment, our belief systems, being able to do this emotional work from that higher vantage point. I feel like you guys might be transmuting some kind of anger is what I'm getting. Transmuting anger into feelings of acceptance and hope and optimism for the future. The synchronicities have been off tap lately, I must say. I'm getting a lot of that 000 kind of vibe. Big reset energy here. There is very much a new chapter of your life that is opening up right now. I've been getting the number 8. Like, it's wild. I'm seeing 8 everywhere. Scorpio kind of energy, 8th house energy. You're working through some major fears. You're transmuting some big stuff. Something about adolescence is coming up, like those teenage kind of years. Healing something around that. Your identity and the way that you were potentially able to exist within some kind of community setting, school kind of frequency, right? Or some kind of family setting even. Number 8, like I was saying, number 19 might be significant, 67. And I've been getting spiders too. Very much the energy of the spider coming up in the dream space. Something about the spider medicine here. So shout out to the 8-legged wonders of the world, the spiders. Shout out to spiders everywhere, right? I want to read this passage from Colette Baron-Reid about the spider spirit, just to kind of set the tone for this reading, because there's very much a dream that is being woven into reality here. And like I was saying, through this connection that you have with the divine, what you're developing here is allowing you to co-create with your higher self. So this passage says, weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then your spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and your spirit will take 10 towards you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with your spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of the senses where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Patterns might be significant here, frequencies, working with sound, that kind of thing. Another message of spider spirit is about any creative project you may be considering. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. Beautiful message there. Again, the Scorpio energy, 8th house, our deepest desires coming into the material realm. I get Aries kind of energy as well. It's a lot of Aries on the board, a lot of Pisces, a lot of Virgo. What else? Bit of Gemini action here. Major healing taking place with the 3 of Swords in reverse here. This is your time. You're very much working through this. You're ready for this. Like I was saying before, there's a lot of experiences that have led up to this kind of convergence point that's happening right now. And on the masculine side of the spread, I get the 10 of Cups. So what you're doing is very much aligned with this dream. It's your wish fulfillment, right? Aquarius energy, the star energy. Other people being involved here. You can see on this 10 of Cups kind of card here, it's like all these people with this singular thread of intention, just like that spider message, right? There's people coming together to make something really magical here, and you are so supported in this, despite how it might be feeling right now, like there is some kind of test to your commitment taking place. I get the Hermit in reverse on the feminine side of the spread. Like, you might be feeling a little bit exposed right now because there's other people involved. You've been doing so much internal work and seeing yourself in the reflection of your life, and it's really time to be seen. It's really time to bring this stuff out into the open here and be met with so much love. That's what I'm getting, because you've been cultivating this frequency of unconditional love, like from this internal state of being. You've been cultivating that love, which is now being reflected in your reality, but maybe we're just not used to it. And there's so much healing being done. 3 of Swords in reverse, Aquarius energy, Libra energy too, 3 of Swords, right? There's so much healing around the communication, being seen within some kind of group, some kind of community, right? Hermit in reverse. It's very much your time now. And it feels liminal. It feels a little bit unknown. And I get the Moon card here, which is this, it's this deep fear that wants to come to the surface through this journey that is taking place right now. It feels like the hero's journey, if I'm being honest right now. It feels like the hero's journey, and you're at a point in time where you've almost jumped off. Like, you've jumped off into the unknown. You've taken that trust fall. And things are gonna, in a really bizarre, almost, synchronistic kind of way, the next step for you to take, like the next section of the path, is gonna be revealed as you continue to take these steps forward. And all this is doing is refining that internal sense of courage and bravery. This is healing. It's like the Leo energy is what I'm getting right now. But I mean, it's so clear because Leo being opposite Aquarius, and it's our relationship with that authentic sense of self-expression, being seen as our unique self, feeling comfortable doing that, right? And you guys are healing that aspect of your personality, that internal sense of validation and bravery as you walk this path of the moon. It's deeply emotional work, and you guys have done so much to get to this point. And the universe has been helping you alchemize these emotions, alchemize these feelings. And now it's your time, because you've walked through this door. You've walked through the door, 000 kind of energy into this new chapter of your life. And that's when I get the High Priestess in reverse. Is like, you might have these moments where like your intuition feels like it's gone offline a little bit, or like where your guides might usually be dropping information in. It's like you get met with radio silence. And trust me, like, I know that. I totally vibe with that. It's totally normal, because they want to see you take that next step. They want to see you be brave. You're so supported in this. And like I said, the path is being woven here. Like, your circumstances are being rearranged and constructed based on your belief systems and your belief in yourself. So as you can continue to believe in yourself, the information will be revealed when it needs to be revealed. And the more fear you can successfully transmute, the more tapped in you're gonna become. There's a revamping or something. It's a strange word that I'm getting, but a revamping to your intuition, like a like a rebrand or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, your intuition's getting a makeover or something. Something about bodily awareness too, and transmuting that anxious energy that has been trapped in the body. So continue to be really kind to yourself. Keep coming back to the breath and listening. Really listening to what your body wants to tell you. And this is a time of rest and reflection too. As you continue to take that action, make sure you're being kind to yourself on that physical kind of level. You know what I mean? Be really kind to your body and be really grateful for the work that your body's been doing on a cellular level here. High Priestess in reverse into the Four of Wands in reverse. Really interesting energy. And I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that this is kind of what we're working on here. If you look at this Four of Wands card, this kind of like kumbaya frequency, like, this is what's happening right now. As we keep doing this healing when it comes to our identity and our authentic self-expression in the context of some kind of group, it's like, I feel like the picture really says it all. Like, words can't even really... I'm sorry if you're just listening to this and you're not watching the video, but like, what you're seeing in this imagery right now so perfectly sums up what we're trying to create at this point in time. Some kind of group effort, group manifestation, some kind of project. It feels really intuitive, and there's a new foundation that's being built, and that's why the intuition feels like a little bit... It's like something's happening in that intuitive space. There's some kind of change, and we're having to tap into our intuition or listen in a different kind of way, because there's a shifting of the foundation. And that hermit energy is us coming out into that public space and being able to share that space with people. And it's like low-key this tower kind of frequency. Like, not in a bad way at all. It's totally happening like the way it's got to happen here. But you can see this foundation's almost like just like been lifted up. It's like floating up in the air. And I get all of this Scorpio frequency, all of this Aries energy, which correlate to Mars, right? Which correlates to the Tower energy. There's a big shifting in the foundation of your life. And the new foundation is one where we get to really feel comfortable in our body. We get to feel safe and at home. Four of Wands, feel at home in our energy while we are around other people and interfacing with some kind of group. And I get this, like, you're so strong. Like, because you're feeling it. Like, you're feeling all of this stuff. And there's a lot of energy to work through here. But despite it all, I get Two of Wands, Page of Swords, like curiosity, staying open in the face of fear, a willingness to show up and learn, be the student, do that exploration, right? Two of Wands. Again, this is long-term, I'm hearing. This is some kind of long-term manifestation. And you know what I get is the word initiation coming through really strongly. It's like you're being initiated through this current experience into the next chapter of your life. And the best part about it is that you're totally just being you. Aries energy, Two of Wands. Like, you're showing up and being yourself because you understand that your unique identity is needed in the world. There's nobody like you, and you're kind of like the missing piece in this group dynamic, right? This group very much needs you. You're creating magic together based off of there's some kind of idea here that's been planted, and it's all new. Page of Swords. It's this new energy. It's like new conversations, new relationships, like new ideas, and it's an entirely new belief system. Belief in yourself and faith and connection that you have with the divine. It's a new belief system that has taken you into this new era. And it's like you've been met with this new group of people or something. You know what I mean? Page of Swords, new conversations. There's so much experience here that I think I know Spirit really wants you to recognize how much you've been through. And you're going to be seeing this very clearly. Like, I'm looking at the glasses here. You're seeing your past circumstances a lot more clearly. There's acceptance here. You're seeing that it all played some kind of a part in the hero's journey that was your life. You can see all of the mountains down here. And you've risen above. Like, these really challenging testing kinds of experiences. You've risen above in the sense that your frequency is becoming one of acceptance, understanding, realization that the tests have made you who you are. And it's been informing your next moves all along and put you into this spot right now where this new version of self that has so much experience and wisdom gets to create something beautiful. Two of Wands, the world is literally in your hands. The world is yours. And all you got to do now is be seen doing it. Be seen as yourself. And it makes me think of because there's this group element, right? And then there's this Leo kind of vibe. And there's this Scorpio element. So it makes me think what are the power dynamics here? And we're used to feeling in control, and there may be some kind of control element within the context of this group that is being brought to light. And how does it feel when we all kind of get to be the main character? How does it feel when we all want to stand in our own personal truth and we are our own unique person, with our unique experiences, with our unique mindset and perceptions of the world? What happens when we need to take up space because we're worthy and we need to be seen as ourselves, but we need to allow other people to take up space as well? And it creates this really interesting dynamic, which I feel like is kind of this new kind of thing. It feels like a new paradigm, on a bigger scale than just like your circumstances here are a microcosm of this, but it feels global. It feels like there's some kind of shift happening in the greater collective that says what happens if we can all shine and be ourselves? What does that look like is what I'm getting. The Seers of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And I'm just getting like, we are all a drop in this ocean. You know, it's like such a clear message. Like, we're all sharing this sea of consciousness, and you kind of have to go with the flow of that too. It almost calls back to that spider. I nearly said pirate just then. Something about pirates. It's like maybe coming up. I don't know. Some pirate synchronicity. So random. But it's that spider kind of thing. Like, you have to go with the flow because the intentions have been set, and your spirit, your higher self, knows what it is you want. It's trying to deliver you to where you want to go. So you're almost being put in a position where you have to go with the flow in a sense, because you're in your power, you're tapping into your authenticity and your confidence, and there's a bunch of people around you doing the same thing. So we're all kind of in this collective flow of being delivered to where we want to go and manifesting something as a collective, as a group, and we have to coexist, work together, collaborate, and allow everybody to be their own main character. And on the bottom of the deck, I get starbathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. My goodness, there is a total crystallization here of some kind of sea of consciousness that has been like, it's almost like I'm seeing like something flowing, like a river or something, like flowing into a riverbank and starting to like crystallize into something, because the flow has met this kind of point in time. There's a window in time. There's something about it's time for something that has been in the collective consciousness and wants to actually come into form. There's something that wants to be materialized, and the timing is right for something to actually start to coalesce into physical form. That's 100% what I'm getting here. I get lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. All I'm seeing is the pillars here. There's something that is being built to last, and this is a really deep message here. I'm not sure if everybody's going to resonate, but there's a reiteration of a past life. Like, some of you may resonate with being an old soul, or there's some kind of seeding energy where as a collective we've been trying to make something happen. I'm hearing tip the scales, something about justice here, bringing justice into the collective consciousness, and we've been trying to do something over and over, and now it's time for it to materialize, and that's why our commitment is being tested. I'm seeing this first quarter moon, like it's this straight angle here, something about solidity. It's our time, North Node energy, it's destined. This is like a pretty crazy frequency here, guys, and I knew there was a reason why I picked this deck that had that. I mean, it's that Muse Tarot by Chris Ann, and it has that 10 of Cups card with this group effort on it. Like a group coming together with their own singular threads of intention here to create something solid. You know, sacred geometry might be significant here. Something about this pattern, a portal that we've all come together to weave. And your current circumstances right now are a microcosm of this. They are an expression of what's happening in the collective frequency. There's something really grand that is taking place right now. Challenge and do-duo, that's totally it. Like, we're being challenged to cooperate right now. There's all of these different energies here, all of these really different unique characters. I'm seeing the foot too. This is all about your unique path, and understanding that we are living in this sea of consciousness, and we're actually walking this unique path back home to ourselves, back home to our unique state of being. And I just get that quote, like, we're all walking each other home. And like I was saying before, there's something here that you're working on, a skill, a creative project, a relationship that is gaining momentum. It's gaining momentum because you're aligned with your belief system, one that serves you, one that is confident in their own abilities. Like, things are moving in sync is what I'm getting. Things are moving in sync because of all of this inner work that you've done as the Hermit. And the challenge, the test, is to be able to do it collaboratively, because there's something that you need. I mean, help really is the word. We all have our own strengths. We all have our own individual unique abilities and skills. We all have our own unique perceptions, right? And we need each other to make this new thing happen. New moon, promise. Guys, a promise has been made. And many of you might resonate with this idea that it's some kind of contracted event, something that has been planned outside of linear time, outside of this current life experience. You've come here for a reason. And that's why you feel like you're aligned with your destiny, with your North Node energy. You're aligned with your purpose. A promise has been made, and you guys are fulfilling that promise through belief in yourself and your connection to your divine state of being and the divine essence of all things. Maybe there's something about a period of reflection here. Like taking the time to, in amongst all of this amazing work that you've been doing and all of this action that you've been taking, really having that reverence for what the body needs and spending that time to really just feel what needs to be felt and sit with this idea that you're fulfilling this promise to yourself. Like what you're doing right now is really major. And try not to spend too much time thinking and taking action. I mean, it's good what you're doing, but make sure you're balancing this stuff out with healthy self-reflection and just taking that time to sit in the stillness and feel and breathe and just be in it, just process. I'm hearing glacial pace, something about that. Like, you're going to know, this is what I'm getting, you're going to know intuitively as this thing gains momentum when it's time for you to move, when it's time for you to keep jumping through that window, right? Like, answer that call. That's what I'm hearing, like answer the call or something. You're going to know intuitively. Right, you're going to be tapping into this deeper sense of intuition, right? High Priestess energy. And you're going to know when to act. It feels like instincts. Leo energy, right? There's something about instincts here. And maybe through this new connection that you're developing with your body, you're instinctively going to feel when it's more appropriate just to slow down and reflect. There's a balancing act here. That's what I get with this Do-Duo card. There's definitely a balancing energy that we're being called to recognize. And this might be confirmation for you that you are doing the right thing. This may be a gentle reminder, right? But there's a message here about balance and just continuing to bring unconditional love for self into the situation, because there's no shame around this, right? Like it's a seasonal thing. There's something about timing, right? New moon, winter energy, like respecting that. Like, everything is cyclical. Everything has its seasons, right? And there's a season for movement and growth. There's a season for expansion, and there's a season for rest and reflection, right? And regeneration. That's what I'm getting, regeneration. All that 8 energy, right? Scorpio energy, regeneration and transformation. Guys, there's been so much transformation in your life. So definitely, give yourself so much credit for moving through this. Like, you're so supported. You've been answering the call. You've been working so hard to make this thing happen. Spinning a lot of plates. You got a few things on the go here, right? This takes up a lot of mental energy to do this stuff. So definitely, recognize that you're so deserving of these rest periods as well, right? And if instinctually you feel like it's that time to take the day off or sleep in, it doesn't have to be something major, but definitely keep listening to what your body needs. That's just what I'm getting really strongly here. Forgiveness and confidence. It's a really nice place to leave it. Really sums up, I think, what's happening here, because there's so much group dynamic kind of energy that's being healed right now. Really challenging past situations that have involved other people. And through this process of forgiveness that you've been going through, you're cultivating a new reflection in your life that is one of love and acceptance, collaboration and teamwork and kinship and partnership. You know what I mean? Like it's pure. There's this energy of purity, right? 000, this dove kind of frequency. And the light is being shined on this. All of your conscious awareness is starting to see and uncover all of the work that you've been doing through your reflection. It's being shown to you. And your confidence is like the next piece of the puzzle. This is kind of the circumstance that you find yourself in now, is where you're being invited to continue to share yourself, your really special, unique self. There is nobody like you. The world needs you. You're a healer. Like, you have healing energy. And you're magnetic. There's people who want to be around you. You're going to be attracting people who you can help. And you're going to be attracting people who can help you. It's all about confidence and belief in yourself. And you guys got this. When you have so much value to provide to the world, you're doing something special. You're doing something amazing that is in service to the collective. I mean, everything in this reading was so divinely aligned to deliver that message that says you're part of something greater. You're doing something that is in service to the whole. And that's why your higher self is supporting you in this. So keep going, guys. Keep up the amazing work. You're doing incredible. You're doing something really special here. I'm so proud of you. With that, I'm totally going to leave it there, guys. You just continue to inspire me every day with the work that you're doing. So keep it up. You are just amazing. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so grateful for the way that you show up, do this work, and the way that you show up, support me and all of the people in this community. And thank you for sharing this space with me. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. Love you guys so much. Well, peace forever. Bye-bye.